responders. Sanjay here, letting you know that Steelheart is fully charged and ready for action. If you're in Morgantown, go ahead and activate him so we can check the alarms on the stash rooms. Just make sure he doesn't take too much damage. I've got enough repair work as it is.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
I know there's a restricted section.
Commencing attack on hostile target.
Glad you're here. Maybe the two of us together can talk some sense into the machine.
The Overseer mentioned there would be more people coming. Assuming there even is a faculty and...
I might be...
No, there is...
You mean the vault sim?
I broke the sim. Glad we your chief.
I'm not familiar with this test scenario. Professor Bott must have come up with it on his own.
Identified intruder detected. Beginning search.
You the new overseer? Heck of a boiling. There was a... That's not the... Dr. Laura's headed everyone. I don't know. It'll be up to you. I'll be here if you need me, overseer.
Overseer. I don't... And? Simple. Never mind. Just take my diagonal once in a...
Hello there. Overseer, huh? Don't care what I want. No. I want Laura's a few. Now I just bring in.
Did you have a question? Delusional? You by your order. All right, Brass. The Overseer and I are taking you in.
Is that right?
You going to make this easy for everyone?
Don't think I will. No.
Identify yourself. False alarm. Standing down.
Shame it had to end this way. But at least it's settled. Thank you for your help, Overseer. Vault's a better place because of you.
When I first did a vault simulation, it was a water emergency. Had to ration what little we had. Some people died. Riots had to be contained. We were lucky 76 never had to go through either of these cases. But preparing for the worst is what being an overseer is.
Hostile target. Protect and serve. it right there.
Looks like it's back to Professor Bott.
Well, it appears you passed the test, barely exceeding my low ex. You passed. Hooray. Yes, I suppose we had a deal. Back.
It was almost good to see you again.
Yes, over.
Actually,
Intruder, identify yourself. Fugitive is attempting to evade capture. Beginning pursuit.
this is it. Somewhere past this maintenance area is the restricted wing.
Alarm. Standing down.
Sam's
Here, this has to be. Let's see what they left behind.
Welcome, esteemed members of Congress and our armed services, to a very special Vault-Tec presentation. Gold. This rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time immemorial. And in the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future. That is why Vault-Tec has been commissioned to build a different and very real vault. Named for the atomic number of the metal it will guard, Vault 79 will be the new home for all of America's gold reserves. Fort Knox will secretly be retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind Vault-Tec's top-of-the-line automated security. Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. Sophisticated laser grid fields to ward off intruders. And, in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco. All of this, along with Vault-Tec's signature lead-lined containment walls, airtight construction, fusion-powered generators, and automated manufacturing facilities. Vault 79, a golden future for the America we all know and love. Brought to you by Vault-Tec.
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves. Even getting into the vault at all is gonna be a challenge, let alone dealing with that buffet line of intrusion countermeasures. But the reward? Put aside the base instinct of hoarding wealth. What could we do with a vault full of precious metals? Exactly. No more barter or wild, unregulated proxies. It won't happen overnight, but one day we could have leverage to create a new economy. Property rights, taxes, laws, a government. We won't be able to do it alone. We need help. Even more importantly, we need... Fortunately, you just made contact with two large groups of people who both seem to have their own talents. Do me a favor, talk to both of them.
whatever. The Vault Dweller from 76. What is it? What? You want us to build a vault? That's a little outside of our usual work order. Huh? Oh, I see. This is about that treasure, isn't it? So it's not bull after all. It's in this vault, and you want us to help you get it. You got some grand scheme to reignite the basis of capital, and all that other money talk the lobbyists on the Hill would always yammer about. That's all well and good, but my concern is how that gold can help us right here, right now. How it can help the people of Foundation. Look, let's say I believe you. A structure like this, you need some serious equipment to do any demo work. Yeah, well, I mean, we could start thinking about the rest of this nonsense. Laser tripwires? How the hell are we gonna handle that? Oh well, one thing at a time. Well, hand drills ain't gonna cut it, I can tell you that right now. We need something industrial level. Appalachia's mining. Maybe check a few of the drilling equipment companies. See if they left anything behind. Seems like as soon as we fix one thing in this place, another breaks.
Appalachia belongs to us. Looks like your little inoculation worked. Yet here you are. You want something. Well, if that don't pique my... This is a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that gold. You know, I heard rumors about it round here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe you. What you got to convince me? You ain't wrong. Getting into one of them vaults sure would set us up for a while. Shit. You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before you can roll with us, 7-6. Oh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the board and let's see what you got here. You want something? You take it. It's the only way to live.
Is that a... Nah, couldn't be.
Your overseer came through on the wide distribution over here. Guess we'll hold off on raiding that old nuka plant. For now.
I got my own problems to worry about.
If I hear any complaints on that nuka, I'm sending them your way. That little concoction of yours better do the trick. If any of my people turn scorched after this, I'll be gunning for you. I hope you're seeing things our way, 7-6.
Is that no, couldn't be.
Appalachia belongs to us. And there ain't nobody that can prove me wrong. You want something, you take it. It's the only way to live.
Ah, never should have thrown in with that guy in the first place.
Your overseer came through on the wide distribution over here. Guess we'll hold off on raiding that old nuka plant. For now. Come on, toss those vault plans up on the board for me.
Always speaking in riddles. What kind of trouble did he get into this time?
Alright. Seems pretty legit. If I hear any complaints on that nuka, I'm sending them your way.
Ah, never should have thrown in with that guy in the first place.
I assume you're coming to... But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness... Oh, no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement. I supply the people power. You supply the loot. We all get inside, we nab the goods. You get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig? Peachy. So, first things first. We gotta have a plan to crack that big-ass vault door wide open, right? Easy peasy, light and breezy. That's a job for Lucky Lou, our demo expert. If he can't explode it, then it ain't from this earth. Now, Lou can be a real shut-in, on account of his, skin condition. But I trust him more than just about anybody. Why don't you go see him in his room down below? Introduce yourself. Fill him in on the plan, then do whatever prep work he needs you to do, you dig?
I told those scavengers to hand it over. Not my fault they didn't want to listen.
Is that no, couldn't be.
Right on, 7-6. Do your thing. Just try to keep this on the down low, alright? I don't want the entire camp knowing what's going on yet. Only tell who I say to tell, you dig? That little concoction of yours better do the trick. If any of my people turn scorched after this, I'll be gunning for you.
You want to survive? Do what you gotta do.
Is that no, couldn't be.
someone gets a bigger cut than you, something's up. So watch your back.